General Yakubu Gowon finally exposes why Biafra War erupted from 1967 to 1970. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for tuning in and listening to this headline that we got to air this morning. As our headline for this morning says here, that General Yakubu Gowon finally exposes why the Biafra War erupted from 1967 to 1970. See what he said. Well, former Nigerian head of state General Yakubu Gowon has reflected on the Nigerian civil war, saying that it could have been avoided if not for the push for secession by the southeastern region. The civil war, which lasted from 1967 to 1970, remains a pivotal moment in Nigeria's history. Gowon, who led the country from August 1966 to July 1975, emphasized that the conflict became inevitable when the southeast sought to break away from Nigeria. Well, in a recent interview with Daily Trust, Gowon discussed the factors that led to the civil war, commonly referred to as the Biafran War. He said, it got to the stage that the situation was getting pretty clear that a part of the country, the southeast, wanted to succeed. This desire for secession, he said, triggered the conflict that influenced the nation to nearly 3 years, leading to significant loss of life and resources. The Nigerian Civil War arose from a complex web of political, ethnic, and economic tension, particularly after a series of coup and counter-coups in the mid-1960s. The southeastern region, dominated by the Igbo ethnic group, felt marginalized and unrepresented in the national political structure. This grievance, coupled with the mass killings of Igbos in the north, culminated in the declaration of the Republic of Biafra by the southeast under the leadership of Colonel Odumego Ojukwu. Gowon, during his interview, reiterated that the primary cause of the war was the bid for secession. He remarked, I have always said it that if there was no secession, there wouldn't have been a civil war. It was clear that the Southeast wanted to break away, and that was what led to the unfortunate conflict. He further reflected on the aftermath of the war, which ended with the defeat of Biafra and the reintegration of the Southeast into Nigeria. Gowon highlighted that the dissolution of the Biafran state came about as Nigerians, including those from the southeast, accepted the idea of national unity and reintegration. The former military leader also used the interview to appeal to the people of the southeast, urging them to continue embracing national unity. He pointed out that one of the lasting legacies of the civil war was in the commitment to keep Nigeria united. Biafra dissolution followed Nigerians' acceptance of reintegration and unity, Gowon noted, emphasizing the importance of maintaining the country's cohesion despite its diverse ethnic composition. Drawing parallels between himself and a notable historical figure, Gowon linked his role during the Civil War to that of former U.S. President Abraham Lincoln. Lincoln, who led the United States during its Civil War in 1986, famously worked to preserve the Union and abolish slavery. And that was what I was said here concerning this headline today this morning, which says here that unbelievable General Yakubu Gowon finally exposes why Biafra War erupted from 1967 to 1970. Gowon said that the war could have been avoided if the Southeast was not pushing for secession. That's not the way to stop the war. The war could have been avoided if Gowon agreed in Aburi. Yes, everybody knows the story. You cannot just come one day and say in an interview a different thing. It was the Aburi Accord. Yes, it was the Aburi Accord that caused the war. Yes, it was the Aburi Accord. Why did Gowon not agree to what they agreed there? Where he agreed that every region will govern themselves. Then why did he change it back? Saying he does not care. No, that is what he will do. That was what caused the war. And again, the mass killings of Igbos in the northern part of the country. Why were the Northerners killing Igbos for no possible reason? Why were they killing Igbos for no possible reason? So that is what caused the war. That was why they said, nah, we cannot stay in this. We cannot stay in this entity called Nigeria. That's from our own country. And they did. They successfully did. Biafra was a country in Africa for 3 years before it got an annex by Nigeria again. So it's that fighting spirit that is still happening up to now. Now you can see IPOB, you can see BLJRE, you can see all these people. It is that fighting spirit that is still there up to now. This marginalization is still there up to now. This severe marginalization still exists up to now. They just marginalize the Igbo people completely. Yes, telling them that they cannot be president, they cannot be this, they cannot be that. Is it only Yoruba and Hausa people that is in this country? It is not nice. If it was the Hausa people that they are doing this too, how would they feel? If it was the Hausa people that they are doing this to, how would they feel? Would they go from their own country too? So that is it. So Gowon just failed. Yes, and Gowon will pay for all the people he killed during that Biafran civil war time. That's how Gowon is very much hated. A lot of people in the southeast and south hate him. Do you remember the killings that happened in Delta State during the Nigerian Civil War? Yes, when they okay fine, they beat all the Biafran armies. They made them retreat away from Delta. Then Delta citizens, all the young men and young boys, 13 years old kids, they started to slaughter them, thinking that they're aiding the Biafran soldiers. It is not nice. It's not. It's never nice, and this is not good. This will be in the history book of Nigeria forever. To me, I feel that Biafran civil war could be avoided if Gowon just follow the agreement that they agreed in the Aburi Accord. Let each region govern their land, just like the United Kingdom, where we have 4 countries in one mega country. That was how it's supposed to be. Or what do you guys think? Tell me. What do you guys think? Because Gowon now is saying a different story, and he's not telling the people of the southeast that we should uphold national unity. No, there's not like national unity here anymore. That word unity have expired in the dictionary of Nigeria. There's not like unity. It's not only Biafra that wants to go. The Yoruba nation also wants to leave this country. Yeah, the Yoruba nation also wants to leave this country. So there's nothing like national unity again in Nigeria. That one have expired. Yes, it's expired already. Nobody wants to be in Nigeria because Nigeria is not helping matters. Nigeria is not giving anybody any opportunity. Nigeria is just making everybody suffer. There's no opportunity in Nigeria. There's nothing in this country. Then why should we be together? If being together is making us poor, let everybody just separate and let us find our square roots. Yes. What do you guys think? Drop a comment in the comment section. And don't forget to leave a like on this video. Then tap the subscribe button as big on with the notification bell so that anytime of any new video you will first get notified about it. Once again, thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful day ahead of you.